Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to see how to make this cute dog tags. So let's get started. So for this project, we will need these dog tag molds, which I got from Etsy. It's available on Amazon as well. So we are going to mix our resin and pour into these molds. So the first step is going to be to prep this mold. So I'm using isopropyl alcohol here. Please be generous and spray them in all your molds. So the next step is we need a measuring scale, cups, some wood sticks for stirring the resin, and gloves, and most mandatory, this mask. You have to use the resin in a well ventilated space. So let's get started. Here I am using pink glitters. You can use glitters of any choice and any color. I've mixed the 1:1 resin for this project. I'll put the link in the description for the same. So go ahead and mix that with your glitters. As you can see, they have mixed in really well without any air bubbles. Now it's time to pour them. Always make sure you're using the resin in a well ventilated place. Once you're done pouring this resin onto your mold, we have to use the isopropyl alcohol to remove any air bubbles. You can also use a heat torch to remove the air bubbles. Now moving on with the mold 2. Here I'm again taking the mixed resin and putting in some red glitter and some red chunky hard glitters to it. Mix them well and pour them onto your mold. You can always use the more isopropyl alcohol to remove more air bubbles. You can also use in mica powder, alcohol ink and other resin pigments to get the desired color of your choice. At the end of this video, I'll show you how I used other resin pigments like mica powder and also real coffee beans to make pet tags. So please stay tuned and watch till the very end. Mold 4 is also done now. As you can see, I am not wasting any resin here. I am using it till the very last drop. So any color that you have mixed in extra, you can pour into a new mold. Definitely that is going to give in a new good look. Now I'm going to be mixing 3 different glitters for one single tag. So that's a neon yellow, a pink and a neon orange. When you're using a resin for any project, make sure you're not letting your resin sit for more than 30 minutes because it starts to thicken and it won't be easy to work with it. If you're using it for bigger projects and to get a texture of it, then you can make it wait for 30 minutes and get the texture out of it, but not for this project. Now that you have poured your resin, we have to let your resin sit or cure for at least 24 hours. After 24 hours, you can demold it and you'll get beautiful dog tags like this. See, they're very thick and sturdy. These will be the best gifts for your pets because you can personalize them according to the color and you can also put in names on them. Please don't worry if this is not working out the first time because using resin takes a lot of practice. I've been doing this for almost a year now and that's the reason why I'm getting perfect tags. Make sure you're using good quality resin and good quality molds to get the best out of it. So this is the final look of the tags after I've completely designed them according to the request that I've received. So as you can see, the green one is for Loki, Lulu, Buddy. So I've added some stars, some polymer clay slices to it, designed them with vinyl. I've also made another set of tags. Let's go ahead and show. So this is the one that I was referring to, the coffee bean one. This is made of a real coffee bean. As you can see, there is no air bubbles and they are so perfect. The next step is that we have to take the vinyl and weed it using the weeding tool for the name. Now that that is done, we just have to transfer it using a transfer tape to our dog tag. I'm using a permanent vinyl here, so it is actually not required to seal it, but I always prefer sealing it for a better shine. So that's a zero air bubble perfect coffee tag for your pets. So I got another request for Snapple. So when I looked for Snapple in Google, I saw that's like a fruit drink which is made of some apple strawberry. So I thought why not put the logo onto this. Yeah, that's Snapple. You can also Google it. And add in some polymer clay slices of apple and strawberry to it. So for that, I'm using a UV resin here. I'll put the link in the description for the same. I'm putting one layer of UV resin on top of to the tag and adding in the clay sizes of apples and strawberries. Make sure that the UV resin is evenly coated throughout the tag, because once we cure it, we don't want it to look very uneven. So please take time and make sure you are coating it evenly. Now it's time to add in our slices here. So I'm adding in some apple and some strawberries. As you can see, I'm using a silicone tip brush here to get it evenly coated and also to get the polymer clay sizes to the tag. You can pretty much buy these on Temu and Amazon. Please let me know in comments if you need the link for the snap. So the next step is going to be to pop off the bubbles from these UV resin. So I'm using a light torch here for the same. And then cure it using the UV light. Please let it sit for at least 2 to 3 minutes before taking them out. That's the final look. As you can see, these are so perfect. The final outcome is very pretty. So these are all the tags that I've made based on the YouTube requests that I've got from all of y'all. Thank you so much for all your requests. Please let me know in comments if you can find your pet name here. And also comment some unique pet names so I can go ahead and make them for my next shot. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you so much.